Hey, free thinkers. I have a video that's gonna come up. This man is bringing up 5 points and 5 things that America prioritize. And when I say America, the previous party that was administration prioritize. And it's baffling to me that no matter how many times you could show people that you are not prioritized by this party, they will sit there, belittle you, call you names, they try to degrade you, and tell you you don't know what you're talking about, even though you are not prioritized. You're in the top five, but you're not number one. And the things that they prioritize as number 1 through 4, you got to think, when will we be prioritized? When will they stop and put in place policies and rules and guidelines to uplift instead of limitations? It's a pity to see that. And this gentleman looked like he's reading from a screen, so he has the statistics of what he's talking about. And to know that America has this information, or the politicians have this information, and they still refuse to uplift, they rather give you handouts. You're not number one, but you're in the top five. We've been in the top five for centuries, for years, but never number one. You got to see or take people for their word when they tell you that they can't do nothing for you, even though you're in the top five, but you'll never be number one. If they won't make you number one priority, if they won't remove some of these social programs and put programs in that can help you and your family, then you'll still always be in the top five, never number one. People, you can't be in the top five. You got to be number one. Free thinkers.
Why? Do it yourself. I like math. It doesn't have an opinion. You've heard me say it a million times if you follow me. Here's why I don't want you obsessing about it. We're not even prioritized. Black people are not even the priority of DEI. Why are we getting so riled up? I understand that people think it's signaling and a lot of people are saying things really about us. It's true because affirmative action was originally created for us. It was actually benefited women, white women, and others, all good, but it was created for us. And DE&I was created because of white people were the only people enslaved on American soil, Jim Crow in the 1960s, and you had more restrictions in the 1970s. It's not talking about 150 years ago. It was like yesterday. But fine. It's not about a giveaway program and that stuff. It's about getting access for things when you don't have the relationship capital to get in yourself until you prove yourself. But fine. Here's why I want you obsessing about this. We're fifth on the list. Did you hear me? We're fifth on the list. I'm getting so excited about this. I'm shaking the table. We're fifth on the list. Number one on the list of recipients of DEI. Women of all races. Starting with my white brothers and sisters. White women, not white brothers and sisters. It's white women. I'll get to white brothers and sisters in a minute because they're on the list as well. Number one, women. Number two, Hispanics and Latinos. Number three, people with disabilities. They really should get consideration. They can't help it that they're disabled, but they're smart. They're brilliant. I met a young lady in the White House. I forget administration was. I think it was the Bush White House actually, and she happened to be in a wheelchair, but she was absolutely the smartest person in the room. LGBT community is number 4 on the list. African Americans are number 5. Okay, then you have Indigenous, Native American Indians, and the Asian Americans. And by the way, Asian Americans on the list. Because of STEM education, science, technology, engineering, and math, they tend to be very good at engineering and technical skills, but they don't have the access, the relationship capital, so they get viewed for positions because they can really excel, and when they get there, they kill it. The James Brown version of affirmative action. Open the door, I'll get it myself. Okay, so this gets even better, right? So let me tell you what industries, who tops off with industries for DE&I. Again, I'm saying don't complain about this. Move on to something else. We can win. We focus on the green. We focus on economic excellence, or just excellence and economic achievement, and we can do it. We've always done it. We've been doing so much, so little, so long. We can almost do anything with nothing. Stop playing this game. Go raise your children. Pay your mortgage. Pay your car note. Volunteer your city council. Volunteer your school board. Go to parent-teacher night. Ignore the noise and go on about your business and build your life. But Just for the facts, the number one beneficiary in technology of DE&I are women, particularly in STEM. In finance and banking, the number one beneficiary of DE&I are women. And again, I've already said, I'll say it again, it's mostly white women. So if somebody is racist about this, they're shooting themselves in the foot. They're hitting, I don't know, their face against our fist or something. It's ridiculous. And women are a third of the U.S. economy, so we shouldn't be holding them back. We should be lifting them up. Finance and banking, I think it's mentioned that. Women, education, get this, first-generation college students. That includes white men. So if your parents didn't go to college, DE&I programs and colleges were set up to make that sure that first-generation college student can get into college. Anyway, don't bother me with the facts I've already made up my mind. Some people are saying healthcare and medical fields, women, okay? Government and law. Check this out. Veterans. Why are we jamming up veterans? I have no words. Okay, you get the point. Move on, carry on, go on about your life. Like, this is just, it's been weaponized. It's a game. It's over. DE&I is over. It's been weaponized. It's been made into something ridiculous. Let's just go on about our business. But we can excel, right? We can excel. We can do this because we are God's child and we're made to win. So let's go do it. Let's go prove that we're good enough. See you at the finish line.